What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. So, guys, Tiffany Haddish has a new love interest. And, you know, Tiffany Haddish has her ways. She is an actress in Hollywood. People would consider her to be, you know, talented. Some people, a comedian, things like that. I think that Tiffany Haddish's content is a hit or miss. I've seen some good things that she's done. Some other movies are comedy series. I don't really think that she's that great. But again, I've seen some good potential and some not good potential, just depending on what she's doing. But overall, like I said, she's doing things. She still looks very nice. And, you know, she was with the rapper Common for a long while. And it appears that when she was with Common, that when asked about him, there was a little bit of disrespect. Like, you know, she wants him to buy her an apartment building in order for her to get married to him and things like that. And then once they broke up, I at least remember some sort of meltdown or breakdown. And she was 41 at the time. So then she was dating some real young guy, which I knew that wasn't going to go anywhere. And now she's dating this guy by the name of Marvin. Now the question is for Mr. Marvin, who is Marvin Jones. Is he at the same level that Common was at? As far as earning potential, as far as class, as far as other things. Now, what I'd like to do is, because Marvin is actually on YouTube as a YouTuber, one of the things I'd like to do is play an excerpt of his video, and then I'll come back.
Hi guys, Marvin Jones here, and I'm here to talk a little Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I've been involved in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for over 6 years now, and it's been a very fulfilling experience. The first question I always get about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is, should I buy some Bitcoin? The second question I always get is, what is Bitcoin? I wanted to put together this video to provide a basic and general definition of what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is one of the most important inventions in the history of the world. Therefore, it's important that we learn as much about it as we can.
So Mr. Marvin Jones is a Bitcoin investor, former entrepreneur. So she's dating this guy, but I don't know what that means. If you're a Bitcoin investor, where Bitcoin has lost a lot of money, I would think. I'm not sure. It's up pretty good today, but it lost a lot of money and it's very volatile. So Bitcoin is not stable. So if you're a trader, which he's an attorney, I don't think that he is possibly an expert. Not looking at his YouTube channel, you would feel like if he wasn't expert on this, he would have a lot more subscribers. Seems like he's trying to get started. So I'm not sure how he earns money, but he was a former lawyer. I mean, I went to medical school, so seems to be a bright guy. But is he on the same level as Common? I would believe the answer is no. And that just proves the point of what people talk about in the red pill. Can most ladies strike gold twice with high value men? Now, obviously the guy has some level of value, but it's just at the same level as what she's gotten. No. But on the other hand, could Common deal with somebody that's like Tiffany Haddish? Yes, and he probably, to be fair, isn't interested, right? He might be looking for somebody. I heard he's dating Jennifer Hudson. He might be looking for somebody younger. All of these other things might be in the equation. And it just goes to show that a lot of women, as they get older, it's not that they can't get a guy who is a high value guy. It's just that a lot of those guys are either not interested in dating or marriage, or they're already married. That's the thing. Like a lot of people don't know guys who are typically very successful, a lot of my friends, lawyers, doctors, business owners, not many of those guys are around are just very single. Like, if they're single, they're players or whatever. Like, so, but usually they're not single. Most guys who are very successful are married, especially if they're not entertainers. Now, with entertainers, actors, movie stars, same thing. Athletes, you've seen a trend, and that trend goes away from marriage. You see them having children, but not being married. But guys like this typically are married, right? Like, it's the truth. So Tiffany Haddish doesn't have that. It's not like the guy is like a top level lawyer or anything like that. If you will, he's a Bitcoin investor, which Bitcoin is. It's not like, let's say, film industry or the healthcare industry or tax attorney practice or the industry where you can easily predict the income all the time. So that does indicate that Tiffany Haddish is having a difficult time getting somebody on the level of a Common, a guy who can be a little bit more predictable in the income, in status, and that's something that you're going to see with a lot of women in general, especially the way things are going. Passport bros are out there. Guys are just playing a safe. I mean, like, look what happened to Jonathan Major. So a lot of guys that have money might go with policies like, hey, I'm not going to deal with anybody in the States. I'll just wait until I get out of the country. Like, hey, there's a lot to lose for men who are doing very well. So that is my particular argument with this. Guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.